How quickly can we get our crossbows to the front line? The answer: quickly. Metal casting in the Renaissance era is the time where we upgrade our gold, isn't it? To 500, yeah. So it's a little bit away. Couldn't remember off the top of my head how far that one was up, but it's okay. It's all fine. Right, this swordsman needs to come back and heal. That's good because I can just bring my catapults forward a little bit more. It's just reliable, uncontested damage to a city. Remember, another 300 gold every time I take one. Oh, it's beautiful. Share a border with Mitla now as well. Aha, crossbow in the city. Okay, this isn't a garrison crossbow, but still, that is nice to see. Oh, I've almost got lumber mills as well. Oh, some exciting technological revelations on the way now. The great counterattack is so close. So close. Now I've got 5 crossbows as well, which is looking almightily good. The archery attacks are flooding in, but look at this. Hang on. Moksha is now in place in Chalco, which means that any attacks on my units will be healed immediately at the end of the turn. Oh yeah, that is brilliant. And my crossbows have finally made it to the front line. Oh yes, that's right. Dish the damage onto these archers. They cannot resist. They look so mean. They look so angry and aggressive until I bring my crossbows and my legion into the front lines, and then they regret it immediately. Oh, that feels better. Discipline's back in now. Oh, you looking good. And we've now got the faith, by the way, to just buy in immediately the +1 science on libraries. Oh, that's so good. First great scientist of the game as well. That's a big old peace deal. But you know what I say about big old peace deals? It means you've got the gold to give to me, so I might as well come and grab it myself. Okay, the barbarians are now putting skirmishes out. We've got to watch out for these little upgrades. They can often lead to some problematic results when the barbarians start spawning out like really powerful units without us really being ready for them, but it's okay. I think in this instance we are just about ready for them all. Oh, my capital starting to be improved on all fronts. We're just flooding it with beautiful, beautiful builders. The Great Bath, I mean, these are all brilliant Etmananki tiles. I don't want to get rid of those. Kilwa, that's fun. Terracotta Army, oh, that's also fun. I want it all. Let's get Terracotta Army. That general point's useful, but a promotion in every single one of my units? I mean, it might take me about 5 hours to, roll the turn forward, but it's got to be worth it, right? Oh, the +4 campuses. The amount of awesome campuses I'm putting down at the moment are just ridiculous. 137 science per turn now. Instant healing. Yep, every single one of my troops there just healed all at the same time. That's brilliant to see. 1, attack the encampment, and then 2, bam. That helps massively, because again, I can bring this man-at-arms back and defend with it. And then, how do we push the crossbows forward? These beautiful, beautiful units. Might just give them a turn, rearrange a little bit. Right now, it's all looking good. Arrow storm in this city? Yes. Lumber mill, 5 production on 1 tile. Especially early game, it's such a good improvement. The counterattacks, they come thick and fast. Oh, it's when they get about 3 or 4 attacks on the same unit in the same turn. That's when it gets a little bit painful, but we've gone from 1,500 military strength to 1,100. Seems like a small decrease, but it is proof that our strategy is working. We are now breaking the back of the Aztec army and we are pushing through. This is the last defense. These cities, 9 pop, 9 pop, 8 pop, 5 pop. This is their core. This is it. These are the cities. We take these. I think we've broken them. I think we've broken them permanently. We can still hire more swordsmen, galleys. What was the man-at-arms? There was definitely one of these that was giving me a man-at-arms. I think it might have converted into a city-state, unfortunately. That's a horseman, though, for 190. 36 strength, very maneuverable, can whip round the back. Decent pillaging? Possibly. Possibly a good idea. I don't know. I almost want to tell my city not to take this tile. Stop. Don't grow in that direction. I'd rather just let the barbs be. Can I make like a national park, a conservation zone, but purely for barbarians? Is that something I can do? We'll pretend that they're like a protected animal that I can just look after. Okay, yeah, crossbows with the great general are now pushing forward, and there we go. Look at that. Bam. Kill the archer behind the lines immediately. Go on then. What are you going to do? Stand there with your archers and just try and attack me? Didn't think so. Ursa's coming through. In fact, I'm really pushing forward with my army now. I think we broke the back of a lot of this resistance quite nicely. Bam. That's forward. Means I can pull the crossbow forward, get the killing blow. Excellent. These catapults, I need to just keep pulling these forward gently as well. Damage against the city. Excellent. Flying Thunder. Need you forward. And that's a city-state warrior. Really? I don't think you're going to stop Flying Thunder. Just a little one for you there. I could kill Venice and take it. It's not a bad idea, you know, but it's a 2-pop city at the bottom of the map. It's not the highest priority for me right now. Focus, Ursa. Focus on the target. The Aztec are the ones you should be taking out here. Yes. Push forward. One city at a time. Every time it fills my gold, fills the coffers of the Roman Empire. We need more generals. Come on. 4 turns until I get one. Yeah, they're fighting back. You have to ask yourself, to what avail? What are you doing? What's the point of all this? Are you enjoying this? Just give in. Say to yourself, Ursa, he is inevitable. He is balance. He is perfection. And just accept. That's what I think should happen in this particular instance. Look at this. My troops are pulling forward, though. We've got more attacks against this city. I just need to do a little bit more damage from a distance. Can I get a crossbow in to attack? The movement is a little bit inopportune here, but there's the siege. You know what? That in itself is pretty decent. Means we don't have to rush. Oh, yes. I will push forward and kill that man-at-arms. Yeah, any attack that lets me do really good damage against the AI like that, that's awesome. And look at this. Yeah. That Roman legion, that Roman fort, Clint held it initially. There you are, just healing. That was integral. That was a really, really good hold there. Edging forward. Edging forward. These mountain passes are blocking me as much as it's being used for defense, but I'm getting around the edges. I think we can probably attack this northern city soon, and this southern city is about to fall. And because of that, the peace deal is getting bigger and bigger. Also, another 150 off the military strength, whittling down slowly. We do know how to treasure the forests and lakes of my homeland. Yes, Ludwig gets it. I mean, admittedly, the lakes and the woodlands of my enemies, well, they have been pulped for the war machine, but that's not the point. No, not the point at all. There's another city gone. Excellent. Catapults all leveling up nicely as well. Nice road connecting all of my cities together. Oh, it's brilliant. Legion pushing ever forward. Catapults getting into line to attack cities. Crossbows firing over the top to provide beautiful cover for my units here. Look at this. Yes. This is what you want to see. Did I just take over in Gazagamou yet? Oh, I did, but then Gawler's just knocked it off me. I thought I might have claimed that briefly. Alas, not to be. But this is useful. Barracks right near the front line. If I do take in Gazagamou, I can start buying units right at the front line, which, as we all know, is a very tasty treat for old Ursa. Oh, every turn with a great barbarian harvest is a good turn. Another 1,000 gold. Anything I need at the front line right now? Probably. But I'm just going to save up a bit of gold for a load of trebuchet upgrades. Sometimes you have to say, when life gives you catapults, you got to make trebuchets. Oh, hang on, is it when life gives you lemons, you make trebuchets? No, I'm pretty sure if life gives you catapults, you fling lemons. That's it, right? Pretty sure that's it. Oh, Cooperman, look at you. Oh, yes. 62 double attack strength. I can 2-hit a man-at-arms. Yeah, so much for, saving up gold here. I'm just upgrading all of my units continually. Not even that sorry. The war, it rages. Nothing changes. This is my turn, by the way. As I'm waiting for the turn to load, I'm just sort of... Do you ever have that thing? Like, I guess it's something where maybe if you're driving or if you're doing something that involves a lot of very fast hand-eye coordination, you kind of zone out slightly just to make sure that you can see everything at the same time. It's a weird example, I know, but sort of what you have to do in between these turns, you kind of just space out a bit and you're like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? I'm not sure. All I do know is that my units, they push forward. Push. Ever so firmly, strongly. Yes, we're doing this nicely. Pull you back. Crossbow. Give you emplacement. Oh, we've almost got another double hitting crossbow on the front line, which, as we all know, is a wonderful thing. Crossbow. Oh, that's almost a kill. That is a kill, though. Almost. There you go. That's a hit. Pushing units forward. I reckon we might not be able to take the city this turn, but we can get very close. 1, 2, 3, like that. Oh, half health. Yeah, that'll do. And then we can just nudge this catapult back with a brave Legion strike. Oh, I have to say, having Moksha here is beautiful. It takes longer for my troops to get back to Chalco, but when they do, instantaneous healing and an alliance. I'm going to say that it's not going to take me 30 turns. Oh, I can't make an alliance with Gaul. I thought they might have a little bit more culture than that because they generate so much. Okay, probably good in the long run because it means that I'm probably going to go to war with them a bit quicker, but I was going to ally with them for +5 combat strength. Never mind. Divine Right. to be the first to get to that second level of government. And also we're starting to build commercial hubs and markets. I really want very stringy, long trade routes. I already got one from Rome all the way down to my new capital, but if I can get another one all the way, it's just every time you go through a trading post, you get +1 gold. It is a rubbish ability. Being brutally honest with you, it's probably the least effective and least useful thing from Rome. But is it a lot of fun? Yes. Yes, it is. And I want to just see the longest route I could possibly put together. That is a Pycon shot. Oh my lord, that's metal casting. No one's got that high, but the Barbs, they've had enough. They've officially had enough. Oh my lord, that's frightening. And then my spearmen can just about hold in, but my Barb horsemen are now terrifyingly weak. I'm just going to put it in the way to stop my archer from being killed there, but oh no, that's not an upgrade we wanted to see at all. Doesn't look like all of them have got that high, but some of them will now. Oh, I lost a crossbow. Yeah, I thought pushing onto that tower would be a little bit ambitious. Never mind. It's all good. Oh, man-at-arms appearing now everywhere. These Barbs. As I say, like I'm spending more gold than I thought would be initially necessary, just keeping my Barb suppressing armies up and running. Not that overall it's a problem, just more than I thought. It is an expensive job, but I mean, I say that. We're still far into the positive with how much gold we are able to produce. My third great general as well. That probably puts us, into Renaissance era general. So 3 is pretty much all we're going to get this game. But that is really useful. I have needed a new general for some time. I've got one on my Northern Army, one on my Southern Army, and now I've got one in reinforcements just to push things forward. Now the Legion don't get effect from this general, which is a bit annoying. But that's okay. We've now got the Trebuchet upgrade, which I will have a look at in a sec, but Nitre has appeared as well. That is one source immediately we can go and work. We have 2 and 3 under these beautiful farm triangles. Why does that always happen? Always happens. That's under an entertainment complex, already working that. Brilliant. That is under like the only farm in the area. That's always the case. And we've actually built Etmananki on top of one as well. Plenty of Nitre. Plenty. Okay, great. Well, in that case, apprenticeship. Let's unlock man-at-arms. And then we're going to go straight to gunpowder. Let's get these muskets rolling as quick as we can. Then we go 1, 2, level up for amphibious, and then 3, another Aztec city captured. Yes, I will keep it. Yes, it's immediately loyal. And now, trebuchet upgrades. Yes, yes. 1, 2, there's siege tactics boosted. 3, and these are almost at shells as well, so we can almost do 60 strength strikes against the AI. This city's just about stabilizing now as well. This is another Barb encampment I can just take over as well. Elite Guard. Yes, you better believe that's what we're going to be doing here. Right, send a couple units down. Every Barb encampment we can take over is just another financial asset for our empire. Kamasi. You know what? Of all of the city-states we could have found, that's not a bad one. Because, yeah, trade routes to city-states. If that becomes a good source of culture and faith, that's something we can absolutely abuse over time. We've played enough Kamasi games by now for you to know just how powerful that combination can be. It's a very powerful combination. And with this Nitre mine, we have boosted rifling. Such a far away boost. Ranges 60 strength. I mean, that would be quite fun. There's no chance we're going to get those, but it would be quite fun. Actually, one thing I was going to use my plundered gold for. Armory. There's the gunpowder boost. Yes. Okay, so we need 2, 7, 14 turns until we can get muskets. 14 turns. That's plenty of time to build up a lot of Nitre. Hey audience, do you think that I'm going to beat the Aztecs in a single day? Or do you think it might be an all-nighter? Terracotta Army, by the way, that's a promotion level for everyone. Look, okay, that was a good one, all right? Except the fact that my humor is 100% amazing. There's a promotion for every single unit in my army. Just wait until you see this. You ready? Bam! Look at all the notifications. God, the turn after this is always an absolute car crash. The one good thing about this is I'm going to have to rename a lot more units now. Like, that's a lot more units. Which I did say that was a good thing, right? Actually, before I even do this, there's apprenticeship. Awesome. So all of my spare legion, now I can upgrade them for 110 gold. That's really cheap. To man-at-arms. Excellent. Oh, am I in profit as well? Let's save that for a little bit. I do have 4 or 5 holy sites now. Let's have a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 4 holy sites. Yeah, all with shrines. So it wouldn't be a very good religion. What I might do is I might just sync that up with Reformed Church and Wars of Religion, because this is really good for combat strength. So yeah, we'll hold on to that for a little bit. +6 industrial zone in Rome. Oh, you shouldn't have. Dad Tato, I need you just to hold firm here. Stop this Barb camp from rebelling. It's being annoying. Tech Poet too. Second. Now an elite guard. Lovely. Guberman has now got all 7 promotions. Wow. 2 more legions with urban warfare, which is amazing. Need some more names. Polar Wallabear. Lutado. There you go. I'm having to actually up the level where I start to rename the units because there are so many of them. It's ridiculous. What a problem to have. Well, my trebuchets now both have shells on them, which is amazing. So I can go 1 like that and do a huge amount of damage. 2 attacks. Crossbow can move forward, which is delightful. Then Legion goes once. Then I've got an attack there. Then an attack here. Tick, knock, click. Oh, this is what is so difficult to say. Knock, tick, clan. I can say it in my head, and then my mouth goes to make the same movements, and it's just an instant failure. That is one of those ones where you try so hard, you come so far, and in the end, still can't say it. Go on, Flying Thunder. This unit thinks it's your equal. No. Smash it to the ground. Oh, we seem to have a suspiciously convenient siege on this city. Excellent. I reckon we can bring that down next turn. Alright, I think Flying Thunder can come running in and take this beautiful city. Excellent. Now, does that mean the Aztec have got 1 left? No, 2 left. 2 cities left. And then, to be honest, I can just bring my army through to Zulu, who only have 800 military strength. If we can hit them pre-Impy, now that would be good. That is something that I would appreciate. Go on, 1 attack. Can we do this? Can my man-at-arms take the city? Oh, that's close. That's very close. All right, well, the siege is still very much there, so I don't have to rush this through. But the Aztecs are almost now completely destroyed. Oh my goodness, it's true. The mystery of the mountain circle is a +6 campus. Whenever you see that, you have to just say, huzzah to the world. Immediate building up to 171 sites. Not bad for about turn 47. I know. It's not as simple as just dividing it by 3, but I mean, it's pretty close. Maybe we'll divide it by 2. 71? Turn 71? That's pretty good. Let's take the city. Excellent. Stonehenge. Beautiful. Not that we particularly need Stonehenge, but it's always nice to have it if you can get it. Zulu denounces me. Well, that's good timing. No idea why they would want to do that. It's a mystery to me. Armies pushing forward. Pretty much all of my legion now upgraded, or at least if they're not upgraded, they're on their way to being upgraded, which is all lovely. And we've even taken over another encampment on my way. How's that for efficient? Got my tray buckets all ready to go, all ready to rock in this direction. Just have a quick look. 8 population city there. Good to know. I'm going to lie to you because I want to declare my form of formal war. Plus, I'm a king now. Huzzah! Let's get oligarchic legacy back in immediately. Discipline's still useful, but I don't need that anymore because my barb killing is so strong. So let's pick up natural philosophy instead. Serfdom, good. Raid, good. Conscription, all good. And I think I will get myself diplomatic league. Actually, no, charismatic leader. Because, I mean, we're waiting so long for envoys on this mode that I just need all the points I can get, to be fair. And we're going to raid for some gold. And look at that. Zulu, ready to be at war. Oh, Ludwig, you're at war with them as well. My lord, I can't just join in on the war. That's a shame. I can just randomly declare a formal war, even though they denounced me just like a couple of turns ago. Fair enough. Now, they've got trebuchets. I mean, Zulu is all the way to military engineering, but I think my gunpowder is definitely going to be a step up from anything they've got, I think. Oh, just another man-at-arms on the front line, of course. I've got a couple of units that have come forward to attack me. Not that I can't deal with them pretty easily. Yeah, Flying Thunder just comes running in like an absolute stallion. But can we take out this encampment, or at least the walls of it? You better believe I can. Look at that. Bam. Okay. Yeah, we're flying forward. A bit of siege equipment that's on its way as well. I'm hoping we should have plenty to assault these cities. 1, 2, 3. Almost. Let's see what ridiculous trade routes we can get with Rome, eh? Oh, 10 gold all the way to Kamasi. Interesting. That would actually put me right on the precipice of making an alliance with them. And how am I saying that? An alliance. Okay, yeah, 2 envoys with Kamasi is not a bad idea, but these trade routes from Rome, oh, these are intoxicating. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build more of these. Zulu's defenses, they're attacking me, But I'll be honest, compared to Aztec, they are going to be a walk in the park. Even now, Aztec is absolutely holding the line like anything. They're doing brilliantly here. It's a really good thing I brought crossbows. I need to sort of use them to punch through the enemy lines, or at least create little weak spaces. Another scientist. Oh, celestial navigation, mathematics, engineering. I think I've actually got all of those, which is a bit unfortunate. Mathematics. Okay, no, we didn't have mathematics. There's one tech we didn't have. Who's up next? Oh, mathematics again. Yeah, it's a shame. Some of these scientists, I find the early game ones, they do overlap quite a lot, which kind of makes them a bit pointless if, you know, you do get a good science lead, because you can kind of get them all. Trebuchet, trebuchet. A 1, a 2. Oh no, where have the walls gone? Oh, Zulu, what a shame, what a shame. Is that patronizing enough? I'm pretty sure it's up there. The encampment's broken through on this tile as well. Oh yes, here we go, on the way forward. Flying Thunder says your independence is not guaranteed. I will take you. Yes, now Zulu's pretty effectively holding on to their cities right now. I mean, they're in a normal age. They are in a normal age. Well, Moksha, pop forward. Let's come and help ourselves out here. Actually, as you can see, we have a bunch of trebuchets all arriving on the scene at pretty much the same time. It's pretty exciting. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. Attack. 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 Yes, yes, attack. Look at that. Minus 15 now and plus 1. So the first city is already guaranteed to stay loyal, which is pretty cool. Now we just got to find the next direction to go in. I'm thinking if we just go right. Encampment down. Yes, we will keep punching through. Aztec, you cannot hold me back for long. Give up. Give up now. We've even got a knight on the way to the front line here. Oh, that's a powerful unit. So when you are presented with a thick bank of units like this, you'll notice situations where, for instance, if I took this man at arms and attacked this eagle warrior, we just let that cycle through, you can see they're getting a +8 support bonus. Having so many units stacked into one place is really, really tough to fight through. This is where crossbows come in really handy. No support bonus when shooting with a ranged unit, so you can punch through the strongest bits of a defense and then just sort of exploit the holes from there. Now, I'm just throwing my units forward here. I know that I'm going to take quite a bit more damage than I need to, but I just want Aztecs out of the game. It'll do me a lot of good. A lot of good. Come on, get this tribal village back. Now, Barb camp, tribal village, whatever it is, it's all the same, really. Also, remember, when you're conquering, one clever thing you can do, chop out all of the food resources. That's just giving me 3 more loyalty in that city. It'll give a ton more loyalty in this one once it's all gone through as well. If population is king, take all the population you can. There's the capital. I suspected the capital would be around here somewhere. That's good to see. This tile is just a regular grass tile, so I do have the movement to then move to there. Go 1, 2. Okay, that's not too bad, you know. I can push this forward, start attacking an encampment. My siege equipment is well on the way. I'm going to heal a couple of units whilst I bring some units forward. It's good to cycle them. Don't allow anything to get too weak, because if you lose it, you'll lose a unit with like 4 or 5 promotions. Like Flying Thunder here went down, that would be an absolute nightmare, so don't let it happen. Oh, one sneaky thing, remember we can do, just use your gold, all this gold we're accumulating, just to buy more trebuchets on the front line. Trust me, you can never have too many trebuchets. Eventually we'll have so many trebuchets we'll become a quadruchet. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, turn 150 out of 1500. It is 780 AD. Equivalent of turn 50. We have unlocked muskets. Babylon, eat your heart out. Also, Nitre, 170 out of 180. That's a pretty decent stockpile. Now, we could have got mercenaries in this time for a big upgrade, but I'll be honest with you right now. Gold and Nitre, neither of these are my problem. Like, I'm doing fine. I have plenty of gold, like almost an infinite supply of gold. Look, just the farm to the north, it's still working so well. Just every few turns, we grab what we can. We've got another one down here. We've got another one here. Actually, to be fair, this one did break away from me, which is a little cheeky of it. How dare you? Okay, no, it's all good. We've got it back. Got another one there as well. And don't forget, the main source of gold is if we kill cities, which is something we are actually having quite a lot of fun with at the moment. Let's put the squeeze on the Aztec, shall we? 1, 2, 3, like that. And I think next turn, no matter what they do, I should be able to knock them out of the game. They've still got one city. They certainly have. have? Oh, this is pretty good. Yeah, we're just pushing through. And with a few trebuchet attacks on the capital, that's taken as well. Beautiful stuff. Swordsman into musketman is 20 nitre and 310 gold, but that, suddenly, there's a bit of a beast of a unit. Dr. Bobby, you can get promoted at the same time. This is basically what we're going to do now. Just every turn, every time I can get a musket, we're going to get a musket. Oh, Flying Thunder, yes. This is looking pretty perfect. What do I do now? Now that I've got muskets, should we unlock bombards? It's only 5 turns. I think we should. And then after that, let's just keep running down this line. Let's go straight to line infantry. Why not? Actually, no. Saying that, we're going to go metal casting. I mean, this by itself is going to increase my Barb gold from 300 to 500, which is crazy. Then we'll go education. Then I'll go printing. Then siege tactics. Then military science. Okay, in that order, just to make sure we get all the boosts. Need to unlock universities to be able to build them. Kind of makes a rough sense, really, when you think about it. In the middle of all of that, we've built Kilwa, 3 envoys, and a 15% boost to all cities' outputs in a particular yield if I can get 2 city-states on side. Now, because it's such a slow game, envoys have been pretty tricky to get, but +3 envoys is pretty good. This is in my capital as well. So we don't have any suzerains at the moment, but we can get them pretty easily. I could put 1 into Ngazagamu and then 2 into Lahore and get 30% production towards troops in my capital. I don't actually think that's very useful though. So what I'll do is I'll get 15% science in my capital by taking over Mitla. Plus a bunch of era score because that did belong to the Aztec. Oh no, what a shame. Tell you what, one thing we do have to keep an eye on here is the Barbs are probably going to start leveling up and getting very, very good units soon because we have unlocked gunpowder. It just pushes them forward. It's not one person's tech that increases barbarians. This is often one of those like commonly said incorrectnesses that people talk about when we talk about Babylon. Like, oh, you can tell Babylon's in the game because there's line infantry running around. It's actually based on the average tech level, but it doesn't stop your tech at least contributing quite a lot to what the Barbs are doing. Oh, these trebuchets are so good, but now, Flying Thunder. I mean, look at that attack. That's absolute ridiculousness. Didn't even get both of my attacks because I ran out of movement there. Can I have some extra gold, please? Thank you so much. Oh, Mash and Pishu. Lovely. Sorry, I just had a couple of upgrades I wanted to do, and now I've got the gold to do it. Now it's finally time to get Victor. Yes, Victor will help me just to keep everyone happy and loyal, which is always a nice thing. God, my production in my capital, 70. It's looking really good. Let's build a little bit of infrastructure into it. This is a true example of an empire just flooding my capital back with resources as I go. Well, Aztec, it's been a pleasure. That's it. You're gone. Your weakness, I know. Terrible, isn't it? 5 era score. Beautiful. You know what? We're well on our way. We're still going to get to 201, which is another 55 era score, but we do have another 90 turns to do it at the very minimum, so hopefully we'll be all right. Let's just give all of this army just a little bit of time to heal up. We'll upgrade it into muskets, and conveniently, Gaul is going to expire their friendship with me in 6 turns, so we can head north in a second. I might actually take a couple of city-states out on the way. I've got nothing in either Armagh or Ayutthaya, so we're going to head in that direction as well. Which direction shall we attack? If your answer was yes, you are correct. Do we go after Georgia next? Oh, how many cities has Georgia got? 9 and 45 pop, 11 and 49. They're both pretty even, to be fair. You know what? I might take the city-states out first. This will just give me a load of loyalty in this area, so yeah, let's do that. Another city is down, and that's a big chunk of loyalty. How much is this one? Oh yeah, okay, Zulu's going to lose that city. I'm not going to bother stretching my way back to go and claim it. Now this knight will get the kill, which will boost military science. Excellent. My musket is now doing some damage against the AI troops as well. Attacking on multiple fronts here, which is looking extra tasty. Wow, that trebuchet is really tough. It's not appreciated. That looks to be an 11 population Zulu heartland city there. So let's get my trebuchets on point and start to attack the walls down, which we can almost destroy in 2 hits, which is excellent. One attack on Nongoma, the other one there as well. We've got a man-at-arms. We have Skeptical Bear, the musket now. Between the 2 of you, should be fine. City claimed. Excellent. How many cities do we have left? Not many now. Oh, 12 population city, this one. That's what we call even better. Some of these trade routes are brilliant. I'm not trading with the city-states. I'll take a tiny bit less gold, but just get these internal routes, which are, with every single one, boosting Rome by a little bit. 3 food here, 2 food there, 2 production there, 3 production there. Just contributing to Rome's super city status. Kamasi! Okay, now Rome may start trading with city-states. Now we may. I've kind of changed my policy on that at a whim. Industrialization boosted? You love to see it. You really do. You also love to see these 12 population city walls being slowly broken as well. My muskets are now in range, but more excitingly, to the north, I actually have a siege tower coming in. So for the first time in a long time, I can actually start bypassing walls entirely. We'll do a little bit of damage first, but then I can go one attack like that with a musket, and then 2 attacks, 3 attacks? Bam. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Isn't it pretty worrying that Germany is now telling me off for having too many districts after I take over a city? What does that say about the way I'm building cities myself? Not good things. My efficiency is actually increasing as I take over cities. I should build more districts, I think. Oh yeah, here we go. This is what I was worried about. Muskets being produced from Barb encampments. So look, I can start buying them now. It's not the end of the world. And look, Salty Tech and Guberman can just dismiss them instantaneously. But I do need to be careful. Some of these warriors, like Hardy, you may be a little out-teched now. I might need to come and upgrade you at some point very, very soon. Yeah, for loyalty purposes, I'm going to declare war. There is no World Congress at the moment, so I'm actually a little bit too early for the world to declare an emergency against me, which is a nice thing. We haven't got to worry about that particular element. Break down some of the walls with my crossbows, and then Clint is going to start just knocking at the door. Let me in, I say. Let me in. Metal casting. That is bombards. Oh, we have a lot of very good promotions now. Lutado, can you just do 1 attack? Thank you so much. And then we've got this musket and Clint. Oh, close. Close. Oh, double attack. Double attack. Oh, Clint saving the day with a clutch. Look at that. The road actually got built through Jerusalem there. Is the game trying to tell me something? Should I be attacking Jerusalem? Oh, can't argue with that sort of suggestion. It's Candy here as well. I mean, if there is a small temptation to liberate Candy, claim it for myself, but nah, I think we'll kill it. 300 science per turn, by the way. Look, I mean, this is contributing a lot, this campus. That's lovely. 45 science per turn from natural philosophy now. 26 scientist points per turn. 500 gold, by the way. I didn't show you at the time, but metal casting means I'm now getting 500 gold per pillage. That would be 1,500 on true marathon speed. That would... it's just silly money. Battering ram has arrived, which is pretty exciting. Not that we really need help with the walls. We are doing a pretty decent job on them without it, but it helps. It all helps. Oh, whenever you see 4 movement, that means you can pillage and attack in the same turn with a melee troop. Awesome. Can I night kill the city? Yeah, you better believe I can. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking tasty. Happiness of my cities is not looking so tasty. That is a problem. Do I want the culture or do I want the food and the production? Oh, I mean, this is all really good, isn't it? Half of these city-states I am tempted to blow up, though. That is the main problem. I guess the trade routes will settle themselves down and reset, won't they? So it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's decent amount of culture, but I'm getting more from pillaging. No, I'd rather, you know what? I'd rather actually just concentrate on getting Rome to a ridiculous population. Not because I think it's the best move, just mainly because it's funny. That's the main reason. Grandmaster's Chapel to use my faith into... Yeah, let's get more faith into more troops. If there's any feeling I've got from this game, it's that I just don't have enough troops, you know? Just not enough at all. Armor, declare war, don't mind me whilst I just borrow your city. Can I borrow a city? I think I can borrow a city, that's a thing. I guess it does imply that I'm giving the city back. That is a lie. Yeah, I'm not going to be giving this city back, but we'll call it borrowing. It sounds better. Sounds nicer. Shall I take over Muscat? Again, you have to ask yourself, why would you not? Education. Okay, we have some pillaged gold and plundered gold and all that sort of thing. I'm just going to try and get a couple of universities just to get a boost on printing really quickly. Like, I mean, 500 gold. That's exactly what I mean. That sort of gold. Still settling cities, by the way. That was my 42nd city. It's good to see that I don't have too many cities. I saw a marsh tile and a lovely luxury, so I thought, I'm going to treat myself to that. Candy is mine. Liberated. No. No. How about we just know that idea right off the bat? I feel like I want to war Germany now. Gaul, do you like Germany? Tell you what, you probably will join in on a joint war. Yeah, you will. Oh, Gaul, it is almost upsetting that I'm going to have to declare war on you imminently. But I don't argue with what fate gives me. I just have to keep fighting on. Oh, look, Zanzibar. Look, that wasn't even your city in the first place. Not that I can really use that logic in this particular game, seeing as I've basically just taken every city. I bet when Germany spawned into this game, they were pretty convinced that they were going to be safe from Rome on the total other side of the map. But no. Oh, we're passing by, Georgia. I wouldn't worry about it. There's no need to set defenses in this particular circumstance. I'm sure it's nothing. Trebuchet goes a 1, a 2, a 3, like so. And can we man-at-arms Zanzibar? You better believe we can. Now, Zanzibar is a city of Germany, and Germany's in a golden age, so this may be slightly harder to keep, but it's okay. Moksha to the front line. Actually, this is pretty a useless Moksha city because my troops are not going to hang around here, I don't think. Never mind. We'll keep pushing. How many cities has Zulu got left? 2. This one and this one. Oh, they literally just settled one. I feel like they did that out of spite. Can we take Muscat? Yes. Excellent. Might as well just send Flying Thunder to go and try and solo this last Zulu city. Let's go for a solo run. What could go wrong? There is a road into Berlin from the north. Should I send my army to Munich otherwise? We should go for Aachen. I'm no way I'm going to hold on to Aachen. Let's go for Berlin. I feel the overwhelming urge to rename it Berlin. Would I really take over an entire city just for, you know, a semi-decent joke in terms of renaming it? Yes. Yes, I would. Oh, just about 1,000 gold raided in one turn from up here. The amount of gold we're stealing is spectacular, and all of that gold is just being shipped straight to the front line. It's like, where is my line thinnest? Probably over in this direction. So we'll just go and buy musket. Yeah, Nitre limitations. We're only getting 16 per turn, so I can only get one more unit on the front line each turn. It's almost nothing. It's terrible. I might as well get a trebuchet then. Peace with the Zulu? Nah, rather get the era score, to be fair, but knocking them out. Okay, well, they've got a lot of horsemen in this area. Don't know how they got all those. Ooh, that crossbow went from full to 6 out of 100 in one go. That's pretty harsh. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!